You know, it wasn't like it is now. This is polarized far right wing. Pierre Polyev will be the worst damn thing for Canada. My goal was to hear Trudeau. He was talking about gradually getting off fossil fuels. Listen to what he's doing. He's promising tax lobbyists because the taxes are. But I'm in Ontario. This is a right-wing province. Where's it going to get better? Yeah, Pierre Polyev is, he hit his nose up Harper's butthole. Did you know that? I'll be rude about him. I don't like him. Green Party of Canada. Leave the friggin' oil in the sand. And what's he doing? He's going to support the oil sector. He's as bad as friggin' Putin. What's the difference between a communist and a capitalist? Huh? If you're going to defend the oil sector, cut out renewable sector, and start telling lies, up yours. Canada, it's time that I depart. I'm going to Australia because I'm a descendant of an Australian. I've always stood for a renewable sector. The world stands for it, but not Canada and not Russia. And you get this Nazi in here. They're gifters, you know. He did a good blog of who's paying who. Libertarianism, corporate greed. It's got all the money, but nobody else does. You know, I'm an egalitarian, and you hear a lot of garbage on here against egalitarianism. It doesn't make sense. They're a bunch of gifters. They're libertarians. And it's going to crash. Is that a communist? Well, it's a socialistic balance, throw it in there. Yeah, Canada did pretty good when we had the Canadian Communist Party. It sort of put an equilibrium in there. Iceland, they had communists and capitalists. The banks closed, and that's probably what's going to happen here. And, they're just right at the tipping point. And the United States is going that way, and you got a bunch of gifters there too, like Ben Shapiro, like that. And the whole plan is to get off fossil fuels, isn't it? So they were using coal in Australia. They're getting off it because China's getting off it. China's a good capitalist communist economy, but they hate them and they attack them. Yeah, stupid media. Just insulting a diplomat of China. Am I a communist? No. They're a good trade partner. So I read an article out BC, because it's not blue out there. It said if we stop doing trade with China, we'll go broke. We will. They're a good trade partner. Asian hatred. They got rid of Scott Morrison in Australia. He was a liberal libertarian. And that's what PC is. It's not conservative. It's PC. Like, I don't like when he says we'll get rid of the carbon tax. It's not what's rising the prices up. Do the research. What's rising the prices up is mediations aren't working. And our food prices have gone up because, I can't put food in. They're blocking down. Who started that? Stephen friggin' Harper. Yeah. So I've lived long enough to know a piece of manure is progressive conservative still, because they have no economic or environmental change. Climate scientists left Canada when their Harper, right? They went to other countries because they couldn't talk. They're gagged. So now they're back, and then Trudeau goes and puts the pipeline. That was a disaster. I'm in the Green Party, and I think NDP would be good. I work with NDP. I don't know. It doesn't seem to work very good. Coalition government. A minority government would be better in Canada. Piers wants full power. Full power. So there won't be any change in the environment. You won't have electric cars. You'll just be printing money. That's what's going to happen. You just be printing money like Doug Ford does. I got my hydro paid because he prints it. I get discounts on my hydro. Yeah, but it's not fixing the problem. Multi-grid system, it needs renewables. But they're telling you everything against renewables. It's just a sick country now. And it's social media. Freaking social media. Being platforms for these Nazis. That's what it is. Jorgen Peterson. All these gifters. They're Nazis. There's no way you can tell me they ain't Nazis. They're against climate change. They're against science. And I'm fed up. You know, I'm a good man, and I don't hate people, but I sure don't like Pierre Pallep or any of his messages. And they're just apathy. Oh, the good things he says. That's like saying Jorgen Peterson's good. He says good things. He says poo. I don't listen to any of his rants. I don't listen to Ben Shapiro. I don't listen to any of those gifters. Because I'm not right wing and I'm not left wing. I'm an environmentalist, but that we're all demonized now. I'm facing environmental racism for being in the Green Party of Canada. I've never felt so frustrated since the media's got controlled by capitalistic garbage. It's not capitalism. It's free market energy sector garbage. We haven't got really good capitalism. We need more manufacturing. We need more development. But that's all stopped. Once you start a renewable sector, you stop all development and all progress. So we talk about growth. There's no growth without renewable sector and all the lies out there about renewable energy, lithium and crap. So you're going to vote Pierre Pallep. Go for it, Keys, because, you know, that's the way you get influenced. He is toxic. They've been lying that other bimbo that was the interim leader, and I'll call her a friggin' bimbo. Because I don't like PCs. I never have. I like a conservative party, but not PC. They're racist, they're haters, and they use everything to keep that oil sector in. That oil and gas is paid by banks because we got a commodity market. Banks are paying all that crap. So, what can I do? I'm going to go to another province and get I'm not going to tell you where I'm going. I got to get somewhere. I can't even, people don't work here. They won't give me insurance I need for my business. So, I'll just leave. I'm headed, but I got lawsuits, so I left them here. I filed a whole pile of lawsuits. I'm just going to let that open up and get that. I've been filing lawsuits with Legal Shield. Just open so many up. Leave them there and look at them. Just keep her going. 'Cause I want money out of Canada. He sees it blocked every piece of my life. Bitter? If I can sue them, I'll be happy. I'd like to find tribe, people that agree with me. And living in Ontario is living like a friggin' nightmare. What are they defending? They're not making any money from defending far right parties. Oh no, there's no oil here. They don't get any of that equalization payment. What are they defending? It's all polarized politics. They're suing Doug Ford's government for polarized politics. I'm talking about provincially, it'd be better liberal. I'm not talking about Justin Trudeau's liberal, neoliberal. I'm talking about Ontario liberal. They got good plans, but I'm not much for conservatives in that. Jim Wilson, piece of garbage. Who else could I say? Kelly Leach, piece of garbage. Who else? Oh, there's a lot of them in Ontario that were bad. I was disappointed when Mike lost the riding in his area. But he went down and he won the riding in Guelph and became Green Party of Ontario leader. He's a good guy. But I don't like the rest. No. Liberals we can work with. We can work with NDP. We sure can't work with PCs. They're pocket line. And if you know anything, you're going to have a heart attack listening to all the crap on there. What's my help? She says. Pierre Pollock's going to win. I'll tell you something, man. I don't know what your videos were on there. It looked like a bunch of noisy cars in the oil sector. I don't like cars like that. I like electric vehicles. But they might be blowing up the world like the other stupid guy said to me. They'll blow up the world. Lithium batteries will blow up the world. What the hell are you smoking? I'm tired of it. The United Nations have an agreement to get off fossil fuels. We were following suit. Now he's getting in there. Goodbye. Because I'm a man that wants change. Yeah, Peterson. All these yups.